Hi and welcome, Taurus. This is your Teroscope reading for the week of March the 31st through April the 6th, 2014. So thank you, first of all, very much for your likes and your shares and your favorites. And welcome new subscribers. Welcome back current subscribers. I appreciate every one of you. And thank you for the one-sided dialogue right now. I am trying to... I am reading everything. I am every comment, every email, every post, I promise. And I would like the opportunity, Spirit, to get back to you and touch base with you on a more personal level than this. So anyways, we have an incredible set of cards this week, I think. You know, it's really talking about... it's an internal process this week, I think. See, some of our cards are back. So I think this week, and last week, this week, the next couple of weeks even maybe, it's how you trust in the process of releasing things, making decisions that are going to enable you to move further on your path in your truth, with courage and understanding. You know, we have the Two of Swords as your first card this week, which tells me that you are really coming to a point where you really have to trust that internal voice of yours on which way to go, what decisions to make. You know, you're sitting there and you're making decisions, but the blindfold is on, which means you're not going to be able to really go by what you've been seeing and what you've been hearing, but more what you are feeling about your path. I think you have a very good understanding, a good grasp of how you're going to be moving forward, and it's overlapped by the Ten of Cups. So you're really looking distant goals, distant dreams, where you are now and how you want it to manifest in your life, and making those decisions. But it's kind of a standing in your truth, like you've already been through. It's not so much going through any lessons this week. It's internally knowing where you have to tie up some loose ends. But more so, I think it's even a start of actually, you know, within the next coming weeks or maybe next month, you're going to be standing a lot more in your truth, and you're going to be taking the steps. So this is more of an internal week, I think, for you. Now, we had the Four of Wands last week, and here it is again this week. It does have another card under it. So this is really your firm foundations, and you know, I think last week I was talking about communicating your wants and your needs and your desires in order to build your firm foundation going forward. And I think this week you're really analyzing what became of everything and where you're sitting right now. And, you know, even though a lot of your ideas, most of your ideas, all of your ideas, according to this card, are fabulous and good, you're experiencing a bit of anxiety over your choices and your decisions. And so it's really a time when you have to really believe in God, in your universe, in your angels, and your spirit guides, in order to trust in them, that they are definitely leading you down the right path. And the things that have happened in your life over the last several months now, right, as you're getting closer to the tail end of a lot of these things, and soon you'll be going forward. I think it'll be next month that you'll see you know, new paths and what open up for you. But this week is more about your anxieties and releasing your anxieties, and you know, asking for that veil of protection around you, that you're making the right choices and whatnot, and listen to your heart and your inner voice, okay? Because, you know, that's your angels and your spirit guides and your higher self, most definitely leading you in the right direction. Now we have the Hangman back again, and he's overlapped by, I think, a card that was here last week too. You'll have to go back and check to make sure. And I think last week, because I'm getting a vibe that this is more of your karmic direction and being pulled, or more so pulled in a direction, and certain events have happened in your life, and you have to have faith that it was with good reason. You know, we have to do the work in order to go forward in our path. Otherwise, we stagnate, of course. And, you know, that constant communication with your God, your angels, your spirit guides, your universe, you know, helps you stand in your truth that much better. And so this week is a little bit about meditation, I think, and only because we have the Nine of Wands there with the Four of Wands, talking about the anxiety that you're feeling in your new truth, and if you're standing firmly, and you are, okay? And you have to have faith in that you are. If you've been doing your work, no reason. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles overlapping the card. You know, and this is a bountiful forward. This is good times coming into your life, prosperous times coming into your life, based on your decisions through your meditations and your prayer. And, you know, on this side of it, now these are some very exciting cards. Oh, should I do this one first or should I do this one first? Anyways, we'll do this down here because we have the Sun and Justice. Okay, so this is standing in your light and going through your gateway, most definitely. And justice coming in order for you to achieve that going forward. So the wrongs will be righted. The things that you have been, the energy that you have been putting out is now coming back as a repayment in order to help you walk on your path going forward. So depending on what you've been going through and how well you've been dealing with it and how well you have been looking for the lesson rather than thinking of it in a negative aspect, as the Nine of Wands tells me that you're doing, you know, think positively. Think of your happily ever after, and you know, ask for your light to shine, to grow stronger, and give out that light and share that light, okay? So that when justice comes around to give you that balance in your life and pay you back for what you've been giving out, it was all for your greater good. You know, and then we have the Three of Wands in the middle, and this tells me that very much you could back off into a very stagnant year if you so allow it, or you could really push yourself forward and begin a new path on a new horizon. And it's to do with everything that you've been going through. So depending on your own personal situation, that would give definition to what it is, whether or not it's work and career. I think that's for a lot of you out there. But it might be relationships. It might be things within the home. It might be things more just in the job setting, some tweaks and whatnot. So it would depend very much on your personal path, but you can't stress over it, okay? The universe made you go through these challenges, and now you're almost giving it an inverted look this week to what you've done and what you need to pray on, to meditate on, to offer up to the universe, your God, your angels, and your spirit guides. And I was directed to pick a message from your angels this week, so let's do that and find out what angel surrounds us, what angel we do need to talk to. Whoa! You see that baby jump out of there? How exciting is this? Oh, how exciting is this? Archangel Michael. Well, if you couldn't have a higher angel on the totem pole, huge. Oh my goodness. I don't do many readings where this angel actually comes out in the deck because there are so many angels to give you guidance. So this is a very, this is a huge, huge angel that's got your back right now. So, and it tells me that you are in that, you know, protect, defend mode, okay? Archangel Michael comes to protect and defend you, keeping you safe. So you have to believe in in believing your angels being around you and having communication. And Archangel Michael really likes the candor conversation that you can have. So not so much as a meditation and a formal meditation, but just, thank you for being in my life, and, this is going on, and, I really could use you around me today because, oh my goodness, this is the path I've got to walk today. And, he gives you strength in resisting temptations and for overcoming fears. So very much how does, really relates, okay, to overcoming fears. Absolutely. And justice, right? Bringing justice to you. So if this card, what an angel to work into your reading here. And the card says, please be mindful of my old eyes here. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. So yes, I think last week I said how you were in a very karmic path right now. And so very much so. Until next week, pray to Michael, Archangel Michael. And remember, I love you.